me just do a few things here. Bring my mic closer. That would be a good idea. That'd be a good idea. There we go. Alright. Dreamcore. I'm hoping I can get this done in a day. Let me just... I brought a snack, so I gotta make room for it. Alright. More like my meal, not quite a snack, but you know. Okay. So this is probably the first game that I'm playing that's like specifically a liminal space walking simulator. Like, I've definitely played a lot of games that, you know, feature heavily like liminal space. But this is probably the first one that it's like the you know, there's I don't think there's any like, you know, like the whole point is to travel between liminal space worlds. I haven't really played any Backrooms games before. Oh! Jan! Holy shit! Hi, Jan. Always a surprise. Oh, art. Surprise raid! Surprise raid! It's always a surprise. It's always a pleasant surprise. Oh, really? Doing some raid hopping, huh? Yeah. Show the art that I haven't seen yet. Totally. I know you got that sketch prepared. Did you get to the point where his face was all gnarly? Or are you saving that for Hate BD, Hate Crit? Nice, 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 nice. Oh, you're fine, BD. Literally, the stream literally just started. I am playing Dreamcore, which is specifically, I mean, a game where you travel between liminal spaces, which I think of all the games I played that are very liminal space heavy, this is the first one that's kind of like, you know, specifically like this, I guess. Metamorphosized. Alright. Let's check the options, make sure everything's... I think the volume should be okay. Okay with head bob, focus point, VSH mode, CRT mode. Do I want that? Nah. Graphics. Basic needs to be on, please. No motion blur. We're gonna leave the anti-aliasing on for now. We'll Let's see how that does. All right. Oh, okay. I guess we'll do the dream pulls first. Messy Simon. Let's see. Aw. Dang. He just, you know, he just is a very, yeah, exactly, Crit. He's just very enthusiastic about his red jams. He has a red jam collection. Being lost the least of your problems. Patience and observance is key. Alright. Whoa! Alright! Ow! Dream pulls. So I went down to the water slide and I ended up here. Whoa, okay, yeah, that sensitivity needs to calm the fuck down. Are you kidding me? I'm trying not to barf here. So, if this was me, I would be climbing the fuck back up this thing. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. I don't care how long it would be, I would be climbing the back the fuck up. Let me look at the, so it's around VSH mode. To provide immersion and realistic experience, the game will remain functional, but the atmosphere will no longer. Alright, well, I just kind of want to look. What does it look like without the... I mean, it's a little bit easier to look at, but... Gonna start on quick dinner? No problem. I'd strip naked and use my body for grip going out of that tube. I don't care. I'm getting out... Yeah, exactly. I'm going back the way I came in. Because at least I know the way I came in. Alright, we'll turn the VHS mode back on. Since that's how they want you to watch, they want you how to play the game. It's analog horror basically, right? If the game's designed to be an analog horror, I'm gonna play it how they intended it. This is where you go to the mall where it's being built and then fall in. I think that's Analopolis or something like that. I don't have that one. This is literally just I don't know. This is literally explore liminal spaces. Yeah, Analopolis looks good because it actually looks like it has a narrative, but it's only had part 1 for like. It's only been part 1 for a long time, and I don't know. Not a lot of updates from the developer when they're making part 2. Yeah, only part 1's on Steam. Flashlight needed here. Alright, we'll find a flashlight, I guess. Oh. God. Those plants in the corners look so much like people, like a person hunched over. It's making me uncomfy. Analog horror is great. It's just less about jump scares and more just like deep under. Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute. Didn't I just come from? Didn't I just? Oh, the rooms are already not making sense. Rooms are already not making sense. I'm here for it. Oh god, how would you... Oh. How... But then... Oh gosh. Ha! Oh dear. Oh dear. What did I get myself into? Oh, do I want to go through the door? Oh god, those plants. Plants already spooking me. Okay, we're over here now. Okay. Caution, stairway, use handles. Ooh. Okay. I'm not. Oh boy. Oh, there's like this slight buzzing in the background. Ugh. Wait, but then I just... Okay. I'm already lost. I'm already... God. Find a flashlight. I was on my way just to find a flashlight, and I'm already like, where am I? Oh gosh, lemon. Lemon, don't you dare. Don't you dare. This is nice. This is nice wallpaper. I would put this in my bathroom. Huh. What? I don't think this game has monsters. I think it's literally just you in the rooms that you're in. Oh god. I'm hearing music. I'm hearing music. Oh, it's so dark. Oh, I don't like how much noise I make when I run. Tee what? Little me? I would never. Uh-huh. Cool. Cool. I guess we'll go to where the music is. That's always a good idea, to go where you hear sound. Right? Oh, golly. Oh boy, what am I even... I don't hear the music anymore. Hey, remember the task of finding a flashlight? What happened to that? Oh fuck it. Hang on, my mouse is drifting already. I gotta turn on my drifter thing. Alright, there we go. Whoa! Find the statue that lets you cross the threshold of consciousness. What? So am I dead? I don't like spooky things. Why did I get back to Twitch in October? I feel stuff. Hello! Green sky fire. I wouldn't say this is spooky. Definitely uncomfy. Definitely, like, makes you want to, like, you know, like you're in the wrong skin. Okay, so we got dark hallway. You love dark hallway? Oh, okay, then we got light hallway. Alright. Do we go through dark hallway? Do we go through light hallway? You decide. I'm sure you guys will be nice to me and not make me go through, you know, the spooky one. Right? I'm sure you guys will be awesome. Which way did it even come from? I came from, like, over here? You vote dark. Of course you do. Of course you do. Come on. Come on. Anyone else? Let's hear it for light hallway. Anyone else? Come on. I can't vote. Right now we only have one for dark. I also got gifted right when I ran out of battery, so I'm committed to vibe. Ah! Well, thank you. Yeah, I think it was Lemon or Jen. Both Lemon and Jen did gift subs the other day. Those jerks. Those jerks! How dare you! How dare you both! Alright. Go through the dark one. God. To wade through water. That's not so bad. Oh. How about not? I went through one dark hallway. I can't go through another. Oh no, they're both dark! Oh no! Oh God. Let's go up. Rut-row Shaggy. No, it's like more like Rut-row Raggy. Oh man. Cool. Endless Pit of Nothingness. My favorite. My favorite. Oh no. Why is it so dark? Just keep going up, you know? Eventually we have to get to the skylight, right? Oh! Okay, one's following me. Be careful with friend. What did that whole hang on, what did that whole achievement say? What did that whole achievement say? Be careful with friend. If you're careless though, friend will slip into your mind. What? Why would friend do that? A good friend wouldn't do that. Why is it following me? Oh gosh. Oh no, I love it, but I also hate it. Okay, cool. We met something with its own conscience. With its own sense of self-awareness. Cool. Love that for me. Oh, we're back in the wallpaper room. Or is it the same wallpaper room? We'll just keep going up, you know? Up's a good direction. Higher and higher, baby. Can you take me higher? What's that one song? You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. It's been a while since I've heard it. I don't know the lyrics. Okay, a little bit different. We got like some nice blue tile trim. Oh, my stomach's all squirrely. Can you even go in the water? That's a lot better than going all the way across. This is fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's okay, Green Sky Fire. I'm a weenie. I'm a weenie too. But I found that it's a lot of fun to play horror games with people watching me because of how big of a weenie I am. People seem to enjoy watching someone be scared. Sick weirdos. Sickos. Sickos, a lot of them. That's right. I'm calling you all out. Downstairs. Oh. I hear the music again. Oh. Okay. Every time I'm like, whoa, what the, oops, sorry. Oh, it looks like a mouth. It looks like teeth. Oh, my favorite. Oh, my favorite. Oh, this is great. This is great. We're having a great time, right? We're having a great time. Oh, we got a purple one. Oh, look. This one I can actually get in. Can we see the bottom? I guess we'll get in. Might as well, right? Can I not get in? Are you kidding me? They didn't program being able to ride these things in? Woof. Some of that lag spiking. I think we'll turn that anti-aliasing off. I have a new graphics card, but it still can't handle some of this shit, man. Alright, whatever. Could it be a sandcastle trim instead? Like, happy little sandcastles, right? Oh. What's that? Okay. Oh gosh. Yeah, it's following me. Look at that. Is that neat? Isn't that neat? Okay, it's not following me. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Neat, 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 neat and cool. Cool and neat and neat and cool. Neat and cool and cool and neat and neat and cool and neat. Cool, cool, cool. Neat, neat, neat. Cool and neat and cool. So I think we'll play this level for an hour, and then we'll go check out another level. There's a playroom one, and I'm hoping that one's gonna be especially creepy, cause something about like the merriment of children's toys, you know, being used against you. Always a good vibe, right? Now here's a question. Is this all like a set map? Like, is everything like mapped out, or do rooms shift? Oh, this is... Okay, downstairs. Like, will rooms shift around? And like, will your experience be different every time? Because so far everything seems to be like... Gosh. Oh. Well, this is nice. Like a little big tweed. The only sign we've seen so far is caution stairs, please use hand railing. So, you know, oh, see, look at this. Look at this. We went upstairs, now we're going back downstairs. Very okay. Not the most makey sensey architecture. And like that you can look up like that. It feels very ominous. I think that's the point. I think, you know, haven't I... This feels like I've been in this exact part of this room. I have. Right, let's see if we can get through this door. Because was trying to go for this door. Oof. Oh, okay. Okay, it's fine. Windows that lead to nowhere. Who doesn't love that? Yeah, I'm getting a little cold. Like there's like, okay, look, there's a shiver down your spine, but then there's also like, you know, legitimate cold. And I think I'm at the point where I'm legitimately cold. So give me a second to grab my heating pad, so I have something to hug. Give me a warm hug. All right. Turn this fucker up. There. All right. Just like Windows 11, right? Yeah. Looks like support finally ended, but my friend Alex was like, keep 10 as long as you can. And I'm like, good, not a problem. Gonna do that. Or the fuzzy friend you send you? You sent me a couple. Yes, little friends that keep me company. You kept 7 as long as you could? Yeah, same. I don't know why Windows insists on, being the worst. But, Or sorry, Microsoft, I should say, specifically. Company during spooky times, yes. I haven't taken... The one that you recently sent me, I haven't taken it out of the package. It's still vacuum sealed in. And it's just so funny. It's so funny. Free me! I will eventually. Oof. That reflection, a little spooky, a little weird. Okay, now we got... Okay, I don't know. Why is it... It's very dangerous that they don't lead to a pool, Especially with that kind of drop. Okay. Long stairway. Oh, okay. This is different. This is kind of nice. Oh, I don't like the low ceilings. What's worse, a very high, uncomfortably high ceiling or an uncomfortably low ceiling? Oh, this hallway is especially long and dark. Especially long and especially dark. Okay. So you can't see it because my picture is covering it, but I do get an autosave logo every so often. So I wonder if I was to leave and come back. The ceiling is low, yes. Yeah, I don't like how awkward the run is. It's very loud and very like... My feet, I feel like I have 2 clown feet. Oh, I can zoom in and out. Like this is like so the worst feeling, not a great feeling, is feeling like you're going in circles. But this is the opposite of that. Every room is different. Every room is like something I haven't seen before. But there's still no, like, sense of direction. Oh, God. No, I don't want to go down there. I don't want to... I have to go down there. Great. Love that. Love this for me. Oh, man. They need to work on getting that light fixture. I asked for the hotel for a room with a pool, but this is just ridiculous. What is wrong with me? I technically love this kind of stuff. I love this stuff. What the fuck is wrong with me? What the... fuck? Okay. Not a fan of the buzzing. I love this kind of stuff. What the fuck? The fuck is wrong with me, man? Is that a grave? That's a... Yeah, that's a gravestone. That's cool. Cool. We love to see that. Yeah, a grave in a pool. Isn't that nice? What's over here? I'm a little reluctant to go down the hallway that has the gravestone, okay? Hey Ram, how's it going? This running, it feels like I got 2 huge clown suits this run cycle. I got 15 pounds of cat holding my feet down. Aww. A tubby chubber. Or maybe like 2 kitties, I guess, too. Yeah, it feels like I won't even get away if I run. I'm sure. I don't think it said there were any monsters in this game. I could be wrong, though. Okay, we got a little music. Not Tubby, just a very big boy. He's probably close to 13 pounds, but yeah, very large boy, and without being Chungus. Ah, I see. Ooh, out of the pool. Yay! Ugh, back into the pool. Yay. Alright. Oh, this hole is especially small. How nice. Animal? Well, how's it going? Let me give you a shout out. How's it going? Grounded too. How is that? Look at that big boy kitty. Oh, I'd give him a million kisses. I love it. He's loafing. He's being a little loafer. Dying from a head cold if you want. Oh no! I don't want it. Oh wait, that's not. There we go. What happened there? That's not the season. Okay, we got some weird little, Okay, those look like the things that you are put in hoo-haws to prevent, as a form of birth control. I love Grounded too. I'm just impatient for the bugs to get fixed. Yeah. I haven't got Grounded 1 yet, but I really want to get it. Because it really looks like a fun game. I just gotta find... What the fuck? Hang on, I gotta turn... Make sure my Spotify doesn't accidentally play. I really would like to play with a full team. I don't... 100% that game. Wow. I really don't want to go in the caution room. You guys aren't going to make me go in the caution room, right? All the achievements, too. Wow. I love survival craft games a lot. But I think for that game, a full team would be a lot of fun because the kids talk to each other. And they kind of like, and I think those little blurbs are kind of like help make the experience. Just be cautious, Doug. Crit. Yes. Go to hyperfixation game. Love it. Nice. Alright, I guess we'll go in the caution room. Oh, it's so dark. Am I even going anywhere? No. Okay, well that was kind of a letdown. Weird. Alright. Remember my game when you ignore the caution sign and press the lever and the bird attacked you? It's gonna be like that. Okay, let me just make sure I got all the controls. Run, crouch, interact. Okay, interact is E. Wait, we do have a... I already have a flashlight? You don't have a flashlight. Okay. There's like a huge drop right there. I wasn't... Was I supposed to get the flashlight somewhere? I hear the music again. I'm okay. Are you blocking an exit or an entrance that I can't get to now? No. Okay. Okay. They do. The kids interact with the world around them too. I'm currently playing GT with Bear and hearing their character interaction different from mine was new. Yeah. Oop. Oh, fuck it. You wouldn't know how to... Oh wait, we were up there before and now we're down here. I mean, it seems like we are like going, I don't know if there's like an end to this. I mean, there's definitely it must be like a limit to rooms that were made for this, right? Yeah, if I can get like a whole team to play Grounded with, that would be ideal. I think the kid that I liked, I played a little bit with a friend. I had it for like a limited time on like Xbox Game Pass for the PC. And I think the character that I picked was the character that made me think of Arnold from the Magic School Bus. The nerd kid. Okay, this looks a little bit like a morgue, you know? Or one of those Japanese hotels. Why is this mostly pooled? Because that's the game. It's a liminal space game. This one's called the Dream Pools. There's many levels. I was gonna explore. There's also one that was kind of called Endless Suburbia, and then there was one that was like the Playroom or something like that. Towel storage while you swim. It's fine. It's fine. Want to make the game splash? Yes. Everything's fine. We're having a good time, right? My feet are soaked. There's this one channel that I follow on Instagram, and I can't remember his name, but he specializes in making liminal space. What the hell? Is that a door? Is that like a scribbled door? Man, I'm really wondering if I should have found the flashlight earlier. This is so relaxing, no worries at all. Like I took a wrong turn and I needed a flashlight. Oh no. More of the little happy balls. Look how happy they are. I wonder if that little happy balls are all the former people that fell into the space, you know? Wouldn't that be like the great like little reveal? Like all the people who fall into space become little happy balls. Haven't I been in here already? I feel like I'm missing something because missing a lot of the because I'm just going through these dark hallways and I'm missing content because I don't have the flashlight yet. So let me exit the main menu. All unsaved progress will be lost. So yeah, so these are the different levels that you can play, and I put the Dream Pools first. I'm guessing. Okay, let's just go into a new level. And then maybe let's try the playrooms. Do not underestimate any detail. Patience and observation is key. Okay. Coming down some kind of slide, I guess. The playrooms. Don't go down slides, everyone. Don't risk it. Can I? Oh, I came from up there. Okay, yeah, there's no way getting out of. So what's this say? The pastel room. Oh, that sounds lovely. Was that an elevator? Oh, I could take an elevator to get out of here, right? No? Okay. Okay, I guess we'll just go this way. Oh, look, a ball pit. The toys room. Okay, can't go through that. Wait. Hmm. Like, it says patience and observation is key, so maybe you're supposed to play these games for however long you need to. Little spider ski boots, isn't this cute? What do they mean by observation? Wait, wasn't I just in here? I was. Oh, what the hell? Oh, look, a tiny door. Can I get in? It says I can crouch. Oh. Okay. Wait, how do I... Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, a key? Okay, this is interesting already. Got something... We like keys. I like keys. Oh, look, a little car. Oh, look at that. Completely pleasant and welcoming happy face on the little car. Man. Okay, we got a big room now? Okay. Ah! Okay. Big Big horse? Big toy horse? Something, something Trojan horse. Oh, maybe we have a rocking horse. Stop. There's no jump in this game. I'm sorry, but a ladder would be very handy. I don't... Okay. There's no jump, right? Run, crouch, interact, flashlight. Zoom in, zoom out. Nope. Wait. Did I just... Well, this is clearly a different room. Shit like makes me think if these rooms are randomly generated. I'll have to look up the coding of this game to see if, like, because maybe some of these rooms are, like, you know, pre-made, but another key? Okay. I like keys. We like keys, don't we? So we got silver key and green key? Maybe it's something to do with the elevator I saw, but problem is I don't remember how to get back to that. What's with that? What's with that emote? Lemon, what are you plotting? What are you plotting? Nothing bad, right? Lemon is always plotting. That stop sign is as an octagon, right? Okay, we can go up the stairs. And go down the hallway. I guess we go up the stairs. It was dark. Okay, green. Very green. Anything behind underneath the stairwell? No. Oof. Oh, this is just a little... Hello! Hello, my peasants! King Friday, yeah! King Friday the 13th from Mr. Rogers. I don't know if that's the same as the Your King Friday, but that's what I think of. Oh my god. Oh, okay, I'm up here now. I do remember a platform. Sorry to raid and run. Oh, no, okay. And I understand. It's late where you are. Always appreciate your face. Just, Oh, no more fireworks? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope the pupper is doing okay. Is there like a holiday? Firework? Oh, isn't like, well, no, Guy Fawkes' like day is like in November, isn't it? Oh, posture check. Stretch. Ooh. Oh, there we go. And hydrate. All right, all right. Yeah, shortly after Halloween. Yeah. Like I always got a kick out of, like, our firework holiday is where we're like, oh yeah, independence, yeah, America. Your guys' firework holiday is like, hey, remember that time that guy almost blew up Parliament? Pretty radical, right? Pretty rad, right? We have bonfire night on the 5th of November where everyone sets it off when they like, yeah. I mean, I do love fireworks, but the thing is, you know, when everybody kind of does their own fucking thing, you know, you're scaring a bunch of animals, you're confusing a lot of birds, you know, and if you're not careful, you could fucking set a fire if you're like, you know, if it hasn't rained enough. Haven't I fallen at a test so badly that the entire country celebrates your failure for centuries annually, right? Yeah. What the piss? Oh, it's a little castle. Not little. How do I get to the castle? I want to go to the castle. Does anyone remember the show Eureka's Castle? I loved that show. That was actually... I didn't get to watch it as much as I want to because, you know, we didn't have like full on cable until I was like probably in grade school. But of all the kid shows, although like the preschool shows, that one was like one of my favorite. You show that the show of Eureka. Yeah, there's a show of Eureka, but Eureka's Castle was a Muppet, you know, Jim Henson show where you had like the wizard, witch, mage, Eureka, and they had a dragon, and I remember the bat and the two little sewer critters. It was really fun. Definitely, like, you know, but then I didn't. Yeah, now we're talking. It was cute. The designs are cute. I recommend looking it up. Okay, here's an arrow. But then that arrow. Okay, I'm starting to think there's something screwy around here. Yeah, take care. Take care, animal. Thanks for the raid. I'm starting to think there's something screwy around here. Something squoey. Some things just don't make a little bit of sense. Look at all the squares. We like squares. Squares are in good shape. Colin Knight, enjoy the green confusion rooms and happy. Yeah, thanks for nice meeting you, Green Sky. Thanks for... Oh, that looks like an egg. Have a good night. Oh, now we have dots. Look, the floor is made out of the game Twister. Okay, we got a table? Anything on the table? No. Once again, I don't like the fucking... Like, this game is unsettling and creepy, but something about running in this game makes it a million times worse. To the point where I'd rather just take longer and walk. Stomp, 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 right? Like I'm a clown that got, that was at a kid's party. And I decided to go, look, kids are going down the slide. And I end up here. So yeah, imagine like the character I'm playing is just like full on clown garb. Yeah. Like big clown shoes. That's what I think. Like, because clown shoes you have to have like a wide gait in order to like make room for them. And this run definitely feels like it has a very wide gait. Wouldn't want to play Classroom. Oh, I think I've heard of Classroom. That one's actually like liminal space but actual monsters, right? Like actual monsters you can unlock that will chase you. Yeah, I definitely don't want to play it. You're correct, Lemon. Yeah, you got nailed it on the head. It's generated. Correct. I wouldn't want to play that. Have a fucking like baby doll like follow me around when I turn around and I can't keep my eyes off of her. What about that doesn't sound fun? Haven't I already been here? Alright, now I feel like I'm going in circles. What about a silly little game? Say no more? I think I do have that. Say no, like you're an employee and you have to say no. I do have that. Not a spooky game though. Definitely a game on the list that I'll play. Okay, I feel like I definitely... Okay, we're back here. The castle. Okay, I want to get to the castle. So what did I do to... Okay, so I guess I can like assume that the rooms aren't shifting or randomly generated. Another key? Alright, cool. Oh yeah, so I have I played Little Nightmares, the first one on stream some time ago. And I definitely I have Little Nightmares 2, so but I want to replay Little Nightmares 1 before I jump into 2. Cuz there's actually a lot of extra content with Little Nightmares 1 that I never touched that I would like to maybe check it out. A few more and we're going to need a key ring. Oh man. I love keys. I actually have a collection of so of all the things I always wanted to really start collecting was like antique keys, but antique keys, like, they're not super expensive, but legitimate antique keys can be kind of like really rusty or gross or grimy, and the price can vary, and um yeah, bundled keys, boo boo keys, right? So I actually have a key ring, like an actual key ring of ornament fake keys that I love to death. We're trying to get to the castle. The sky room. Is that what the keys are for? Oh, that's what the keys are for. Oh, look at this! Are you good enough to go to heaven? I mean, I'm not the worst. Can I go down the little slide? Eee. This one looks a little phallic. Right? Look at that. So we got red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, and purple. We actually got some indigo representation, guys. We actually got some indigo representation. One second, guys. Alright, there we go. Indigo's usually the color that's left out. Because they're like, oh, we got one blue, why would we need the other blue? Listen, it's not Roy G. Biv without the indigo. Okay? What, indigo? Doesn't the I stand for I don't know? Roy G. Biv. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. I don't know. Purple. Or no, violet. I like the sky room. It'd be cool if we get some starry skies, but... Oh, it's dark, dark. There we go. Oh, this is cool. Like a little plastic plushie thing. Okay, so this doesn't have the indigo. See? No indigo on this one. Boo! Hiss. Another door. Are we back? No, this is different. Wait, is it different? No. Okay, so we're back here. Oh, that's cute. It'd be cool if there was like some LED lights in the clouds. I love shit like that. Man, if I had my own place, I would want, like, it would be decorated kind of like if you took Pee-wee's Playhouse but then made it like Dark Academia. And then also just like, you know, whimsy and wacky, but then some parts of it are haunting and cozy. The toys room. Okay. We weren't able to... Okay, so I did have the key for the toys room. Oh, okay, we got bricks. At what age did you stop playing with toys? Oh man. I remember the feeling. I don't remember what age, but I remember the feeling when toys just weren't doing it for me anymore. We never did get to the castle. Oh well. And the thing is, I remember that feeling because the thing is, I feel that feeling all the time with other things. And it feels like depression to me. I know it's not the same, but like when something that used to give you joy and happiness and all that stuff, and then it loses that kind of like that spark. Like that's how I feel with like stuff even now as an adult, and it's just, you know, this is what, you know, depression feels like a lot of the time. Okay. Oh, looks like, I bet this is what Endless, this is Endless Suburbia. We haven't played that level, but I bet you anything this is like a callback to it's a callback to that level. I think I seen a video on that. Gotta admit, exploring the giant Lego room was pretty fun. I'm probably not going to be doing a long stream today because I do need to get a walk in today, and the rain finally stopped. So we'll probably play another... I might only make this a 2-hour stream today. One of these mats! I never actually had one, but I remember them in doctor office. They always made me think of The Busy World of Richard Scarry, because I did have like a book growing up of by him. and he always did like these big like establishing illustrations of like the town, and you see all like little houses and the cars and everybody traveling everywhere, like Lily Worm in his like little apple car. Yeah, you could like sign, like build the train. Oh gosh, speaking of, look at this. Oh, white door. White door is different. I want to punch those green things that look squishy. Ooh. This gives me Mario vibes, right? Like the background in Mario. Do 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 do. You know exactly what books? The Richard Scary books? Oh, little scribble. Richard Scary was legit. I remember the show that was based on his characters. That was on Nick Jr. And it was actually a pretty cute show. Oh, look at the little people car. The bear drive. It was Lowly Worm that was driving the apple car. Yeah, the apple car belonged to Lowly Worm. But he lived. Yeah, he was like. He lived with Huck, like Huckleberry Cat, and his family, as like an adopted roommate. I guess. I don't know. I don't understand the setup there. Like he was a kid that went to school, but he also had a car. I don't know. Maybe it's been a while. Look at Bounce House. I can't get in the Bounce House. For real? You're not gonna let me? Okay, fine, fine. I get it. I get it. Programming's hard, and sometimes it's just easy to be like, no, that's a thing you look at. You don't really interact with it. Is that a couch? But at the same time, let me go to the Bounce House. We got a couch. Can I sit? I can't sit. Okay, look, listen. A sitting option wouldn't have been the hardest thing to program. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Oh. I miss SpaghettiOs. I haven't had SpaghettiOs in a long time. Yeah, they're like, overly processed sweetened tomato sauce with noodles. But I liked it with the meatballs, with also the over processed meatballs. Love that stuff. I loved Okay, we're back in the Lego room. Let's go back. I loved SpaghettiOs and then like putting a bunch of cheese on top. Shit was good. And then one of my favorite cereals is called O's cereal. OH apostrophe S. It's like a sweetened oh. Okay, we can go back to the pastel room, but I don't know if I want to go back to the pastel room. I guess we can check it out. The thing about O's cereal is that like, so you hear like the like how like Captain Crunch cuts the roof of your mouth. O's is like same up there. Like it's something about the cereal and chewing it like messes with the what's with the. Oh, am I supposed to like find something in these rooms that to turn the light on so I can go back to the elevator and use it? I think that's probably like probably the point of these games. Alright, I guess we'll go back to the no Captain's Crunch over here. I mean, it's probably too sweet. That's probably why. So much of her cereal over here is so sugary sweet. I'm pretty like my favorite cereal. I miss cereal, man. Cereal's definitely not a food that I can enjoy on the regs. That's for sure. I'm pretty basic. My favorite cereal is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Like, that cereal's like, you know, revered for a reason. But I also like Fruit Loops. I was definitely in the household of like no sugary cereals ever. So of course, you know, my favorites are the ones that are sugary. I remember loving Berry Berry Kicks. We did get that on occasion because that wasn't so bad, sugar-wise. Ooh, there's this one cereal that we would get every so often called Blueberry Morning, with like dried blueberries. Very good. I don't know if they still make that. And Honey Buckets of Oats were like with the little honey clusters. That was good. Three Pieces of Media, yeah. Or weird like early 2000s, 90s commercials for cereal was a fucking trip. What was the one with the fucking like pom pom hyena thing? It was honey, like it was like honeycomb. I think it's honeycomb. I was thinking, yeah, pom pom hyena thing. Okay, hang on. I gotta listen. I need you guys to see this thing. It was a honeycomb cereal mascot. Yeah, yeah. All right, look at this thing, and tell me what you think. You tell me what you would describe this creature as. Let's see if I can find a good commercial here. So this thing, so like the gosh, here's like a whole fucking compilation of the commercials. I can say that was not the visual that came to mind after hearing Pom Pom Hyena. It's pom pom shape and it looks like a hyena, right? Um, basically, okay, so something about American mascots, cereal mascots. It's all the same shit. Where it's like, I gotta have that cereal. That cereal's better than crack cocaine, and kids are like, no, that's my crack cocaine. And then it's like, and then like no, and then it becomes a battle of war for the crack cocaine cereal, of stealing the crack cocaine cereal. Every fucking mascot is like that. No, you can't have my thing. You can't have my delicious treats. Okay, we're definitely going in circles. We're going down here. 90s and 2000s, how can we make our products seem exciting and desirable? Exactly, right? Like Trix Rabbit, that's a famous one. Silly Rabbit, tricks are for kids. Tricks are only okay. I remember the Trix yogurt. They tried to do the same thing. They used to be a lot better. I don't think I've ever had like Trix. But hold on, what's this? There we go. Okay. So that's how I turned the light on. Okay, I didn't like that. What was that? Alright, so that's how I... So, like, I found the thing I needed for the toy room. So every room should probably have something like that, right? What the heck, you're watching to change the King's Guard into a pom-pom hyena? It's a curse! So Alienware, I learned recently that they were bought by Dell some time ago. So Alienware used to be like the top brand of PC, like gaming PCs. But yeah, they were acquired by Dell. They were bought out by Dell. And basically any Alienware PC that you buy, it's just a Dell. So it's like, dude, you're getting a Dell regardless of what you what you want. So yeah, now Alienware is just has this prestige, but it's a name only now. It's literally just a shitty fucking computer. Yeah, so don't get Alienware if you're expecting like a top tier gaming PC. Yeah, rip Alienware. They're not as cool anymore. Well, yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah. Yeah. They used to be like, like, oh, you got an Alienware? But yeah, they got, like, whoever like came up with the company, they just, sold the brand name, and yeah, now Dell owns it, and they just put their shitty Dell computers in there. When Razer first came out, they were utterly wiping the floor with Alienware. They haven't been top tier for over 10 years. Yeah, I hear Razer's pretty a piece of shit now too. Apparently their laptop batteries don't fucking last. I ever had that one had my name and Alien on the bottom. Cool. I was wondering why I never heard anything about talking to them anymore. Cool ass laptop, yeah. Okay, yeah. So don't get Razer. So basically, so the rule of thumb is don't get Alienware, don't get Razer products, and don't get Nvidia. Nvidia is like basically the main contributor to AI chips now, and the reason why the market has blown up so recently is strictly because of Nvidia, and also they use AI in their graphics card, where instead of like producing frames, they'll use AI generative to make up those frames instead of actually like um, computing what the actual frame looks like. So yeah, don't get Nvidia. When I was looking for a new graphics card, I got an AMD, which apparently they do kind of dabble in AI, but they don't do generative AI. Yeah, Razer's become more name than quality before 2020. SteelSeries is at or close to top far. Yeah, what? Come on, their Founder Edition 360 card is the sturdiest one that you can get without going broke right now. Yeah. Well, hang on. I think I was talking about Alex. Alex, what did he say? He said that as long as if you don't get. Hang on, let me find. All right, so here's a video that kind of explains everything. It's by Hank Green. So if you want to learn about like how bad the AI bubble is right now, it's all because of Nvidia. And what did Alex say specifically about Nvidia? All right. That said, even if you buy, okay, so if you need to get an Nvidia card, buy it used so Nvidia doesn't get the money. That said, even if you buy used, don't buy the RTX 4000 or 5000 series, as they're the ones that rely on AI to just function. So if you get a 3000 series RAM, you should be okay. That shouldn't have any of the AI generative bullshit. Oh yeah, 100% BD. AI is like, I mean, from what it looks like, it is going to be a bubble, essentially. So it's eventually going to burst at some point. When people run out of money. Because the thing is, none of the companies if you watch that video by Hank Green, none of the companies are making that are involved in AI are making any money. Okay, here we go. They're not making any money. There's lots of revenue but zero profit. So there's going to be a point that there's going to be no more money to throw around, right? So eventually, it looks like it's going to be a bubble. So hopefully it'll burst sooner or later. 4K series was junk. 4K was worse than 360, and 470 was barely better. So no worries. Yeah, 36. Yeah, I mean, if you already have it, like, that's, if you already have it, then you already have it, right? But yeah, the reason why AI has gotten as bad as it has because Nvidia is directly funneling money into these AI focused companies to keep them basically to keep them buying their chips so their stock goes up, and that's how they're making so much money. The maze room. Do I have the key for that? I do. Tip is appreciated. Yeah, sure thing. Do you get lost a lot when you travel? Oh, the play places. I remember the play places. They were fun. Was it like a map? Or just like a squiggly tree? Yeah. So what Nvidia is doing is because Nvidia does make like the top tier graphics card chips. They make the most powerful chips. That is just a fact, you know. So basically, but their chips are basically being bought to make to be used for AI generating. I wish I had a flashlight. All right. So because they keep their chips being buy, their stock prices go up and up and up. So in order to keep the stock prices go up, Nvidia has so much money now, is that they actually pay companies to they're actually paying companies to buy their chips. Which sounds crazy, right? Why would a company, pay people to buy to buy their own product, right? But yeah, when it's about stocks, that's the name of the game. So when people keep buying Nvidia chips, even if they're being paid by Nvidia to buy their chips, the stock keeps going up and up and up and up, and that's how they get their money, basically. But yeah, regardless of what's gonna happen, like Nvidia already made their money. Like even when the bubble pops, it's the AI companies that are gonna be like, are gonna be fucked over. But Nvidia has made their billions, so yeah, it's just a supply and demand game, basically. Oh God. They weren't kidding calling this the maze room. But yeah, I got, he also showed me this benchmark site to where, like, what's the most powerful graphics card for what price. And I basically got, not the best AMD, like, the best AMD card was like $900. I got the one right below that, and it was $300 cheaper. So I got a pretty nice card, and I'm hoping that's gonna last me like at least 7 to 10 years, because I've had like terrible luck with graphics card. Oh, okay. Hey BP, how's it going? 7 to 10 for a graphics card? I hope so. I'm not made out of money, BP. I bought a $600 graphics card recently, and I'm hoping that it's gonna last for, a good chunk of time. Great place to have. So really, yeah, I recently got an upgrade. The graphics card that I had was like It was like 6 to 8 GBs, and the one I have now is 20. No, not 900. What is it? It's like a 7,000, I think. Yeah. I mean, I haven't had a good graphics card in like probably, gosh, a long time. Because I've been having like shit luck with graphics card. Basically, I got one. I had the one that came with my PC when I first built it, and then of course that kind of phased out, and then I got another one. The one that the one that I bought didn't work with my motherboard, so I had to get another new motherboard. And then when I finally gave in, it lasted. Finally, I got the new motherboard, and I finally got that graphics card that I got working. Yeah, it lasted maybe a year. 9001. Yeah, the 79 XT. Exactly that one. Hey, River. Um, and then my friend gave me like a hand-me-down one, and that lasted maybe a year. And then my friend Alex got me one like a 6 to 8. It was still like a $200 card, but 6 to 8. GPUs do last a while if you're willing to sacrifice quality. I think mine is like an NVIDIA 1060, which is why I'm upgrading this year. Yeah, I mean, I like also like I do art, and I know I know like a good graphics card like doesn't necessarily like do like doing art illustration doesn't like heavily depend on the graphics card you use, but still. I'm not somebody who like needs like okay, I'm not I can't even tell like I'm happy with 60 frames for frames. Like I'm fine with that, And I don't need like I'm okay turning a few like graphic settings off, lower. Like I don't need like the most crispest, real to life graphic settings either. I just want frames not to drop, and for things to not look like muddy blobs. My old graphics card could barely run the Oblivion remaster. It could barely run it, and everything looked like shit. And this was supposed to be like a nice, beautiful remastered version of this game, and it looked like poopy butts. Yeah, how did the surgery go? Everything still good, River? I need a game again. I miss stories. Yeah. Come, BP, come game with us. No entry? Yeah, 3-stream streak, woohoo! Yeah, we were talking about BP how Nvidia is the actual worst and to not buy their cards anymore. I posted a link up in chat about Hank Green talking about how the whole reason why AI. Oh, there's the. Dang, there we go. Why does this look like a fucking... Okay, we got the toy room then. You can still run Baldur's Gate 3? Yeah. So the maze room is done then. I was contemplating getting an upgrade, but NV cards are expensive, and AMD is also expensive. Oh yeah, they're all expensive. I made basically a business purchase for when I start my business, my sticker business. That's basically what I did, so I can get like a tax break on it. Pom Pom Hyena. Uh-oh. I also taught Crit the wonders of the honeycomb. Oh, that's so cute! Okay, I like your Pom Pom Hyena better, Crit. Oh, new OC? New OC from Crit? Give me all the details. Give me their blood type, their date of birth, their traumatic backstory. I want it all, Crit. I want it all. I went from the 2070 to a 480 because I was building my PC. I bought 2070. Yeah. Next day it's a 30 series, and I was so mad. Really? Aww. Sorry to hear that. Well, they used to be the King's Guard. Yeah. I don't usually get pre-roll swampiness for Twitch. Glitchy phone today. Okay. The skeleton mushroom deer? Oh, you mean the one I drew with Birdie, I think? This is, yeah, I guess. Like, it's definitely a, so it's a liminal space game. It's supposed to make you feel like, you know, lost and confused and unsettled, and I definitely say it's winning at that. No, let's go back. I scrap out because the chipset is one of the have the thermal throttle issues, so I keep getting slapped in the face. Yeah, I think so. Hopefully, I'm hoping this GPU will last me like a good chunk of time. The last thing I think that I really need to upgrade is my processor card, my processor chip. So I got my custom built PC in 2011. Yeah, the CPU. Basically, my PC has like I've changed everything at some point. You know, I got new power bank. I got a new tower to hold everything. A new motherboard. A new cooling fan. You know, obviously new GPUs. New maybe do I still have the same? Maybe I still have the same memory cards. RAM, basically. I think I still have the same RAM. It's a Intel i7, I think. But it's like the one from 2011. So not off the tip. Not off the. It's the one that was sold in 2011. So you know. Whatever that one was. Okay. But yeah, that's the last part of my OG PC. Basically, is the processor chip. 3rd gen. Yeah. So, that would probably be the next upgrade somewhere down the line. But, you know, like, you know, GPUs are definitely very expensive. Processor chips are not cheap either, though. Here we go. I'm just going in circles. That's a combo because new motherboard, CPU, and RAM. Yeah. And strange Dimension Keeper. Gosh. there's no way out of here then. I guess I just have to go back the original way I came in. It's gonna hit, yeah. I still get this like, okay. I've updated everything over the years. This is still something that kind of plagues my PC. My PC does this thing where it hiccups, where everything just stops for a few seconds, and then it like I can't move my mouse. I can't like click on anything. Like it happens a lot when I'm drawing too, where like I can't like move the cursor with my pen or anything like that. And it only lasts for like a second, but it happens, every so often. And I've basically changed everything in my PC at this point, so it must be just because the CPU is the bottleneck. Yeah. So it might be that might just be a thing that I need to change with the CPU at this point. I love that game, but I'm not sure what you make of it. You play as the villain committing a lot of evil acts, but it is played up in a comedic way. Oh. Well, if it's a dungeon keeper and it's my dungeon, and adventurers are coming in stealing my stuff, then yeah, I'm gonna probably I think I'm within my right to drop some acid on them. I think the mid-tier CPU today would be like 4 to 10 more performance, maybe more. All right, so it sounds like, for what it sounds like, BP, getting a new CPU probably would be something I should think about getting sooner than later. Because it's actually kind of cool that I have the one that I had from 2011 and still works pretty well. But, man, that little hiccup my computer does every so often is super fucking annoying. And when I'm trying to get in the mood where I'm drawing and my PC just freezes for like a half second, it's very distracting and just kind of like really like fucks with my workflow. But like right, dropping $600 just now, it might be just one of those things that I'm gonna have to wait for a little bit here. Wouldn't mind a Stream Deck. Not so much for gaming, but for having a portable Linux computer. Does the room like literally like just lead to nothing? I guess so. A Stream Deck would be nice. I would probably maybe make the effort to do more fun little stuff. Okay, we're back here. My chip is an i5 10600K, and it's cheaper unless you are aiming close to a brand for a new longevity, which 100% valid plan. What the fuck? Why is it so dark? Okay, we've already been here. Oh, I see. This was the... I'll just go back the right way. Yeah, if I'm gonna sink money into a new CPU, then I'm probably gonna want to put like I'm gonna want like another i7, to be honest. I got a Ryzen 5900X. It's the last discovery my motherboard can have, and it's really bad. I wonder how streaming potential Steam Deck has. Should be able to stream low end games off it, I imagine. I mean, can it run Doom? That's the joke, right? Here's my TI9 graphing calculator. It can run Doom. Not bettable. Okay. Crisis. I don't think I've heard of that one. I missed out on a lot of the older games because just the nature of how I grew up, so. If it wasn't an edutainment game, chances are I missed out on it. Of course, it was the non-edutainment games that I have the most fond memories of, like the first Rayman game and Sonic and Knuckles. I have not played Mirror's Edge. I do have it. You love that game so much? It looks good. Like, first-person parkour, like, games. Sonic Schoolhouse, wow. Oh. Okay. The smiley balls are back. Okay. Is this just a dead end? No? Such happy friends. Ha ha ha. Okay, it's just so dark, I can't. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Hellblade. Happy Tree Friends. I remember that show. Alright, I'm getting a little burnt out with the amazing. It's not as amazing as you think. Ah ha ah ha ha ah. That made me cry and laugh and made me question so many things. Is that what's her name? Sunya's Sacrifice? What was it? Is that one? Something like that? Yeah. I have that one too. Yeah, I have that. So basically she has like she sees like supernatural things, but it's because she has like schizophrenia or something like that. Like she sees hallucinations. That's what I kind of got from the ending. The ending. No spoilers. Okay. Like she has clear it's like made clear that from what I hear, I haven't played it. Psychosis, I think. Okay. Yeah, it's basically I'm back here. Yeah, from what I hear, it's a game about like mental health, essentially. Which who needs mental health in this economy? In this economy, how about you stop whining and pull yourself up by your bootstraps? Who can afford it? Exactly. In my day, we didn't worry about mental health. We just suffered in silence. We just got over it. Showers are expensive even, right? Now I know there's an ending. Yeah. You ruined it for us, BP. Now we know that there's an ending to it. Okay, I'm thinking. I don't know. This is definitely a frustrating... It's got some unfair criticism. Play help will be mandatory. I'll definitely have to like make a list of... there's just too many games, man. I feel like and plus I got the rest of this year kind of planned out already. Basically, I gotta get the second Ori game done. I need to play the second Ori game. I played the first one, so it's time to like maybe bookend the year with the second one, and then Crit convinced me to catch up with Deltarune. There are like 3 games in the world that affected me emotionally. I warned you though, there are 3 games in the world that affected me emotionally. Speaking of which, the second one, Ori game, is one of them. And be just conveniently mentioned, yeah. So the second Ori game, and then I'm going to play Undertale, because I haven't played that since that came out. And then we're going to play all the Deltarune chapters that are out right now. And I'm thinking that's going to probably be, like, you know, the rest of the game, enough gaming to cover the rest of the year, I'm assuming. I'll eventually get to Silk Sun River, but I want to play Hollow Knight first. Undertale is one of them. That's kind of weird that you mentioned them both. I mean, Undertale and Deltarune, yeah. And then Outer Wilds, yeah. Halo 3, Gears of War 3, Cyberpunk, Hellblade, and many more. Yeah. Like I know Silk Song is very different from what I hear is very different from Hollow Knight, but I never beat Hollow Knight. So I have to play Hollow Knight. Pacifist, and yeah, exactly. I gotta play it. And that's the only ending I'm playing. Don't even start with me with that genocide run. I don't need to play the genocide run. The fact that the options are there, like the options are there to play the genocide run, but choosing not to do it is kind of is enough of the point. Isn't there a fun run? Oh, BP, don't the fun run, man, fuck off. God. That's terrible. You know, all these characters you grew to love and care about, why don't you just kill them all? Like Mass Effect, ugh. No mercy. Yeah, you're fiercely. Yep, me too. Plus, if you play the genocide run, your game file's corrupted. Like, there's no. So let's say you play the genocide run, you wipe your game, and then you play the pacifist run, thinking like, oh, everything's gonna be okay now. Nope. You get like at the very end, you get like a little moment where it's like, nope, it remembers what you did. Cannot be forgotten. I had to play a new Hollow Knight game about 40 hours so I can resume my 100-hour save file and finish the fights with the right skills, and I still didn't get the true ending. Undertale lets you, such a process of fully wipe the game files. Undertale lets you be the hero or the villain to the extreme. Yep. Yeah. He was known to make the music for Homestuck first. In fact, a lot of the music that he used for Undertale was music I think he originally he used for Homestuck or was planning to use for Homestuck. I can't remember the specifics there. Alright, so we're gonna exit the main menu. And we'll check out the last world just to see what it's about. I would say that this is a pretty nice game. If I just want to like stream and like not, just getting lost in the conversation and not like think about what I'm doing too much. But man, like running around in the maze room was burning me out hard. I still need to read Homestuck. Don't judge by Screen by Sociops 101. Yeah. That a weird game if you look at the footage of it. What the? If you look at the footage on screenshot of it. Oh. So you wake up and this is what you wake up to. Uh-oh. Looks like a game jam when you play it, you don't fully yeah, right? It's not real, it's just a dream. Please wake up. Jesus, whose house is this? Oh boy. Suburban hell. And Delta Room's even better. I did look up, like, I was a little confused, like, so it was like, is Delta Room, like what's the relationship Delta Room has to Undertale? And basically, it's just it's an alternative world. Like, it has the same characters, but it's literally an alternate reality, basically. It's just so funny. You need a shower? Then take a shower, you silly goose. Oh. I don't know if I like that. Something very tall scribbled on the walls here. You think you remember this game now? Like, this place feels like the most inside outside I've ever felt. Like, it still feels like we're inside, even though everything like points to like there's a sun and there's clouds and there's like a little bit of wind like I'm hearing, but it still feels like we're inside. Isn't that wild? I have not played BioShock Infinite yet. I played the first two or three. Two. Yeah, I played the first two. Haven't touched Infinite yet, but I have it. It's on the list. So many games on the list. I'll just have to maybe make next year. I'll just have to make next year like the year of playing people's recommendations. Don't say out of the dark. Don't say out after dark. Okay. Does the sun's actually setting? Hold it. What? Why don't I want to stay out after dark? Oh, there's actually monsters in this one? Oh, the music goes away. No, Crit! I'm scared! No! No! Oh, it's pretty. Look at the stars. It'll be fine. I don't want it. So you think I can even see? I'm supposed to be scared, but I'm kind of cute, sort. Oh, gosh. Like SCP-1. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know. No. Which one was that one? Then I had to look up the username of the channel, so this topic was kind of already past. Oops. But if you plan on reading Homestuck, I recommend listening to the voice over Nexus stuff then. It makes good background noise while working on art. Oh, okay. Is that the teddy bear? What teddy bear? Oh, the SCP. Oh, okay. That one. Hang on. Oh, it's so cute. Like, I mean, will it not eat my flesh? Like, I actually really like the design. I just don't like my flesh being eaten, you know? I'm kind of attached to it. This is not an SCP, but it's like more like a creepypasta folklore called Long Horse. And I really love Long Horse. Because Long Horse is just chill. It shows up during, like, moments of tragedy, I guess, but it doesn't actually hurt anybody. Man, this night's lasting a long time. No physical harm, if I recall correctly. They actually don't. SCP curses you to constantly see them in the corner of your eye for the rest of your life. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Compared to the one that if you look at its face, it will hunt you down and find you, and even if you look at a picture of it, and like tear you limb from limb. Compared to or the statue that will strangle you if you stop looking at it. Or the deer with a human face that'll turn you into like a living pillar thing. I don't think the sun's coming back. Yes, it is. Here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun. And I say, it's alright. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. The boom mushroom cloud. This one. These are some nice one-person homes. I mean, can you even call them a one-person home? There's not even a bed or a bath. It's literally just I mean that is what liminal is. It's a state of transition. In my own stories, I have a place called Weird Wood, which is just basically like think a giant magical forest that's just made up of liminal spaces, and like the question is like is it even a place? And I'm like, I think it's Boff that explains this. As much as you can call it a hallway or like the threshold of a window of a door a place. And these houses are literally just, stairs and hallways. Has one bedroom. This has a door, but then what's upstairs? Wild. The music reminds me of Everywhere at the End of Time. It definitely feels like music that you would expect to be in a Fallout game for sure. Retirement homes, or elevator music, or music that they'll put you on hold to. Yeah, that one too, yeah. Just paradise, Where everyone's just like you. Oh yeah, no, I love Portal. With bread in a can, yeah. I was talking to in a friend's chat room and how like half the people hated SpongeBob, and I'm like, how could you hate SpongeBob? But one friend's argument, and I respect this, is that she said that she cannot stand the voice acting. She can't stand SpongeBob's voice. Like when he starts laughing, it just makes her grate her teeth. And I'm like, that's fair. Like, if SpongeBob's voice and laugh gives you like actual misphonia, then you know that's not something you can even help. You know. I mean, I think the point of his voice and his laugh is supposed that he's supposed to be annoying, right? But if it's actually gets has that legit effect on you, not much you can do about that. Was almost an adult cartoon like Ren and Stimpy. Oh, I can picture that. So SpongeBob took direct inspiration from Pee-wee's Playhouse. Like the reason, like SpongeBob exists as it does because of Pee-wee's Playhouse. Yep. See you later, brand fakes. Recent years have become mind-numbing and disturbing, scary almost to some of the imagery. I would say that, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! No, 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 no! This will be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll get there in time. 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 It's not night yet. It's not night yet. Oh no, it's night. Get in, get in. Oh. Whew. So the new ones I see. Oh, so okay, so yeah, newer SpongeBob. I don't want to. No. Can't make me. So okay, so newer SpongeBob episodes are very different. They're very like, I don't know. It's like they dialed up the wackiness but lost a lot of the charm, basically. Earlier SpongeBob episodes are really charming. They're silly and they're stupid, but they're fun and the jokes are really good and they're charming. Newer SpongeBob, I think, lacks a lot of the charm of older SpongeBob. But I think an important thing is to remember is that newer SpongeBob episodes are made for more modern kid audience. So if that's kind of just the stuff that kind of kids like now, then that's who they're gonna cater those episodes to, right? Also, I double check. I was thinking of the wrong game. I'm sorry. You can't go outside. It's just okay. Okay. Yeah, I like Simpsons. I'm trusting you. I'm trusting you, River. This is actually a pretty big field. Look at the stars. Aren't they pretty? Glittery. Yeah, newer episodes. I can't watch the newer episodes of SpongeBob just because the pacing is weird. And, like, the animation's gotten really good, though. Like, the storyboards and the animation, I think, are very, like, really well done. But something about the writing just doesn't do it for me. But, that doesn't, them existing doesn't mean that the older SpongeBob episodes, stopped existing. And it just, sometimes, like, they gotta, if it's a different, kid, if the audience is different, they gotta cater to, what newer audiences want. Yeah. I mean, like, what's the threshold of adult themes, though, right? Like, people, like, they try to make, like, you know, talking about queer characters as something that's too adult, which is bullshit. I would say that, so SpongeBob is like... It was always a dome. Oh. It was always fake. What's the ending of shit? What's the movie? I love that movie. Jim Carrey movie. Why can't I suddenly remember? Why can't I not remember? Truman. Thank you, Crit. The Truman Show. Good morning, good evening. Was it good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. If I don't see you then. Cannot. I can't leave? Wow, it really was a whole just a dome. Alright, fuck. Does that mean I need to find a key? I will say that the point of SpongeBob is never to talk about, like... Yeah, that's gotta be a reference. Too similar. And that's what I said, didn't I say? Didn't I say? Wow, this is the most inside feeling outside. But the thing is, we are inside. So, wow. The parenting episode with the baby scallop. Yeah. And where love does exist, two foxes find each other. Oh, I need a sip of water. Oh. Okay, fine. Fine. You're gonna make me drink more water? Don't I pee enough for you people? There. Ugh. More liquid added to the piss tank. Hope you're happy. Alright, so I guess we gotta find a red key and then come back here then, huh? I'm probably only gonna be playing another half hour though. I'm probably gonna just keep it a 3-hour stream today. Now imagine if I told you that you're a reality at the moment, that even though you're traveling around the work on vacation, you're still not outside. Gosh. Getting out of bed was hard. No, I do see kind of like, God, how do I even explain this? I see our reality like, kind of like living as a movie, like a cassette tape. Like we're kind of in the middle of a story that we just don't know how it ends. You know, events are cause and effect, and things are set in motion. And the past exists, but the past still exists, but so does the future simultaneously. Because the events that set in motion are already kind of going, or have already happened. Not saying that, you know, and I'm not saying like people will think of that and think like, oh, so free will doesn't exist. No, free will exists. Like, it's still, the future is still determined by like our actions and our choices. But the thing is, you gotta understand that your actions or your choices are like determined by who you are as a person and what information that you have available at that moment. That's how I see it anyway. So you're still accountable for what you do, but at the same time, it's like, you know, who are you at that moment when a choice crosses your path? I don't know. Philosophical BS that I think about all the time, and I don't know how to explain properly because words are hard. I need to go back into making some world building posts because I really like. Because if I'm not drawing or doing art, I still am doing like world building inside my head. And I'm thinking about like how like my multiverse kind of like, you know, and functions. Like a big aspect of my multiverse is that it looks so, you know, like the whole the pictures of where you have like the brain cells, and then you have like what the universe looks like, and they look similar. And so then I kind of have like I go beyond that, and it's like that's kind of like what the multiverse looks like. Except I like to think of it as like occupying like a, you know, not a 3-dimensional space, but like, you know, a 4D or even higher dimensional space. And then the energies that are linked to, and like you see that, and when you look at the cells and the brain cells and the the universe picture, like you have to see these energies like connecting each other. And then I have something like that called you know, which is like ley line energies, that's made out of magic, but like magic is literally like, so like, you know, we think of what magic is like, you know, doing things that break our understanding of logic, right? But that's not, you know, that's not quite it. I said this before, but we need an anime show of your universe so we can all understand it. Yeah, I don't know if a show even would do it justice. No, you're fine. You're fine, Crit. I mean, I don't think I'm explaining things as well as I can. That's why I kind of want to do some vocab cards or something like that to help explain things, because I'm not great at talking about stuff like this, because it's one of those things where I feel like I just word vomit a bunch of stuff out. But like a big thing is like, yeah, so magic is essentially manifestation and manipulation. That's what it is at its core. So by that definition, art and the pursuit of science is magic. It's literally the conscious choice to change and change the world around you, or like pursue what sparks your curiosity. Yeah, what links them all together? Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, that's Boff's whole thing is the alumni, and they're all kind of realm explorers too. Yeah, so basically, Boff trains a pair of students at a time, takes them to Weirwood, like a Fernway, which is a temporal island in Weirwood, and it kind of works a lot like that area kind of works like where on the outside, like, you know, like maybe just a few days pass, but within this temporal island, like years can pass or something like that. Time to time to something like that. Like it's like, so the thing is about Weirdwood is that it follows its own timeline. It's like the last truly wild place, you know, like where it bows to no god, no god can conquer it, and it runs on its own like timeline. So how it works is that if you travel through Weirdwood, you can actually end up in like another realm, another world, but you can also like end up in the past or the future compared to like where you started off too. So it kind of like, and it does that because it weaves through different dimensions. Oh yeah, no, eventually, so the thing is about Mia is that she's a potential. Like, she's eventually going to be BOF student, but as far as like who her partner is going to be and all that, I haven't figured it out yet. And the thing is, until like I have a few other like alumni that don't have their that I don't have a clear idea who their partner is, and that's the thing that sets it set up that makes this writing these kind of stories as hard, is because I can't fully flesh out their story completely until I know who their partner is. She has also a part-time train. Oh, that and so much more. Um, like, basically, I had a character who had a partner, but then I decided to not have that partner be his. And the thing is, the reason why is that I want both partners to have meaningful stories. One like, and that's the thing that I demand of myself in my writing, is that I can't have one partner feel more like an NPC and one me feel like more of a main character. I absolutely refuse that. Both of them have to have meaningful stories that impact each other the same amount. Um, you know, no, none of them is not one is a side character in each other's stories. And I demand that of myself, but it makes it very difficult to write for, because um, I can't, I have to be very like selective about, like, when I'm ready for this partner to have be with this character, and how to weave their stories together. And it makes it hard. It makes it really hard. But I feel like once I have a clear picture of their story, it's very rewarding. But yeah, it's one of those things where it's like I have a very high expectation and a high standard, but it's also like shooting myself in the foot. It makes it takes forever, to come up with these stories and these characters, and to the point where I'm satisfied. Um, and yeah, it just I don't know. And then the next are called, the Svelts. No, don't worry about not remembering everything, Crit. You don't feel bad about that. One of them is really proud and big headed, and the other is to learn more to be modest. And I'm sadly forgetting their name. One of them is really proud and big headed, and is there to learn to be more modest. Do you mean Zell? Yeah, Zell used to be a demigod. Like, their stories are so, there's more to that than just so there's Zell and Archie. They're partners. Zell was born as a demigod, but was like rejected and shunned from the rest of their kind, basically, because they had all this power, and they also didn't grow. Like, demigods don't grow like a regular, member of their species. And then Archie grew up in like this sort of like, as a sort of like a scion of a high house. But because he couldn't, he didn't have he didn't have he wasn't, so they're like, there's like a duality to their story. Zell was born with a bunch of power, but was rejected by his kind for it. And then Archie was born without power, and then was like also kind of like rejected by his family. So the sad thing is, Zell was born without a family, and then unable to make a connection with the rest of his kind. And then Archie, while born with a family, didn't have access to a community. This is why I don't feel good at explaining this stuff. I just feel like I feel like the way I describe things is just super confusing, and I'm sorry if it's not clicking. This is why I need to make their character pages. But it's one of those things where it's like, would this be better explained through story? Like, would it be better to show this through story than me just word vomiting it all out? Time for a visual novel. Yeah. I feel like I have Archie and Zelle's story pretty, like there's some details that I would need to rework on, but I feel like I got a lot of the meat and potatoes of their training, of their meeting and their training, and how they got to, like, present time pretty well done. Yeah, that means I got a lot of art to do. Because even though I can reuse assets for visual novels, it's still going to be a lot of art. Why is it so dark? Is this just a room with a curtain? Oh, here we go. Like, I feel like if there's any direction to go to, it would be the water towers, right? But everything's such a maze. Like, am I even going the right direction to get to the water tower? The big thing I want with the alumni, buffs, students, is I want it to be such a wide variety. I want there to be a bunch of different species. I want a bunch of different backgrounds. I want a bunch of different, like, stories to make up to it, which reflects, like, real life and people and their stories. And the thing is, though, I'm just 1B. And I feel like it's just too easy to make, like, a bunch of humanoid characters. And I don't want, and I want to avoid that. I want to avoid an overwhelming amount of humanoid characters, like, human adjacent characters. But to fully flesh out an alien species takes so much time. And, I like the idea of, like, magic, I like the idea of, like, Boff will train anybody coming from anywhere. Kind of like a Ratatouille kind of thing. Where, like, like a chef can be anywhere. Like, think of the lowliest being who feels like that they're just the bottom of the chopping block, the caste system, the social status, where they're not even considered a person by some societies. But there's a spark there. There's the spark of curiosity, of wanting to learn, of wanting to, exist and rise above it. The ultimate underdogs for a story. And I like the idea of, like, maybe beings that were created to be magic constructs, beings that were created to be servants, basically. Or to have, like, a specific purpose that they weren't able to meet for some reason. And then, like, maybe we're out, cast out of their society for some reason or another. Or maybe they were kicked out because they were terrible and they hit rock bottom and need to, like, find a new path in life or something like that. That's like, I don't know. Like, that's kind of stuff that I would like to explore more, right? The chair reclines pretty far back. I keep dozing. Oh, no problem. Dream about a hamburger and bite. Oh, gosh. Sounds like a pretty good dream, man. I feel you there. That's why I got a major quadruped species, right? I have a moth species. I have, like, a sea slug snail species. I have the nips, the plantable species. I have a species that they're technically humans, but because their technology has advanced like far beyond. They're far more advanced in technology with the help of magic than us, and they've been like combining their DNA with other animals, so they're kind of like these hybrids, like not full furry, but like a full on human animal hybrid. But I wouldn't call them like actual like typical furries because they don't have like the full on animal snouts a lot of the time. Um, and then there's the svelts, which are my where how svelts came about is that so Zell is actually a pretty old character of mine. They're basically a character that's been inside my head for years and years and years, probably even all the way since like high school. But I just never could like pull them into focus to like really make a character out of them. And I remember just thinking about them, and I like the idea of them being a dragon, but I got to the point where it's like, maybe instead of a dragon, I could try my own species. And that's kind of where Svelts came from. And apparently, though, even before Svelts, I was trying to make a maned lizard species that are kind of have some similarities there. But I can there's species that I can like borrow that are pre-established, like dragons and elves, and that are from folklore and fantasy that everybody can have access to. I definitely need to do more, like, the thing that links all of Boff's students together is the... Oh, Jesus. Is the theme of suffering, where they all endure hardships and suffer and stuff like that, but then it's, like, rising above that suffering to find like the ultimate, like an ultimate source of power within themselves. But I have a lot of like characters who didn't do anything wrong, or just were born into unfortunate circumstances, and didn't like weren't necessarily like our victims. Didn't ask weren't direct causes to their suffering. But I think I need more characters who were legitimately bad not a good person, but then like hit rock bottom basically, and were cast out of their societies, or something happened. Because I think that's, I think that's a valid story perspective there, where second chances, in life are valid. And you can grow and become a better version of yourself at any point. Because of bad luck, yeah. Like a character that's like, who's jealous or has issues of envy, issues of rage, issues of like insecurities that they use to like, and then they kind of choose instead of like working on those insecurities, like ended up being manipulative or pit people against each other or stuff like that. But then they get caught, and then people reveal that they're actually like, no, you're the cause of all the problems. All your problems are your own fault, and you can't claim to be a victim. You you can't be the you know, the self-victimizing. No, people can see past the self-victimizing that you keep on trying to do. Preaching. But then, like, you know, they have a moment where, like, yeah, they hit rock bottom, they're cast out, and then, oh, here we go, and they start on a path, you know, maybe of self-betterment from there on out. And I feel like I need more stories like that. It's just hard for me. Find the master key in the eternal... Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. God, now I have to go all the way back to the door. Can I even remember how to get back there? Oh, well, I guess we'll see. It's hard for me to make characters that are generally awful people because I find characters like that hard for me to like, especially in other medias, because I was bullied by people like that. You know, legit traumatized by terrible people. But even if I don't want them a part of my life, and like you know, like I'm like people in high school and stuff like that, like I still hope that they... What's going on? What was that? Is that like a curfew? What was that? Oh, what is that? That sounds like a curfew bell. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that at all. I think we're gonna wait till daylight. You liked it. Yeah, nice to know, Crit. Nice to know. Glad you liked it. I think we're gonna wait till sunrise. Just this, maybe once. Oh, I'm not getting out today. Thank God. Okay, I'm trying to remember. I don't think I have any generally awful character. I got Nameless and he does awful things, but not a desire to be evil. Yeah. Yeah, right? Fucking creepy ass. Like, that sounded like a curfew alarm. Not a fan. Oh, hey! How's it going, Jen? We're trying to get back. So I picked up a key. We're trying to get back to the door in the wall. No, you're fine. You're fine. I was only going to stream for 3 hours here, but I guess I'm kind of at a point where... Was this the right way? I don't think it was. Kind of at a point where I feel like I'm pretty close to beating actually beating a level. Was this it? I think this was it. Cell phones make... Oh yeah, the Amber Alerts. I don't know how to explain the inner workings of my OCS. Yeah. I feel like I definitely have villains who are, like, terrible to the core. But they were kind of made to be like that. You know, monsters aren't born, they're made. Okay, yeah, this is the right way. But I really think, like, if I want to make a terrible character, I want them to be redeemable, you know? I think that's just something that I need personally. When you're working a cell phone star, oh no, Jen. Welcome back. Glad you're clean. There that I came from? Fuck, I don't remember. Oh yeah, no, Jen's a powerhouse. But I'm with you there, Crit. I want to get my stories out there. I just feel like, I don't know, there's just still so much that I have yet to figure out. I don't think this is right. I don't remember there being another one like that. I could be smart and start working on the game that's supposed to tell the story, but I'm supposed to continue to be stupid and spend my time making unrelated games. Go where the passion takes you, Crit, you know? If right now you're passionate about making this dragon game, then, you know, go where it takes you. And every time you make a new game, it's like, you know, you're basically, you're taking the time to, you're getting better to the point when you are ready to make that game, right? fear of working on this passion project, so I choose not to. That's why I like to draw Simon and Ines, just to break away from the main thing. But still makes me mind work. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna get a weird alarm again. The nice thing about my stories is that there's so many different ones that interconnect with each other that if I get bored with this one story, I can just move on to the next. I can just move on to another one. Like, I could be like, oh, I'm vibing really well with Zell's story, Zell and Archie's story, but like, oh, I'm kind of bored. I need something else to think about, and then I work on maybe Pavel's and Nine Bites story. I think I'm legitimately lost now. Fuck. But I still probably won't. I might make a game about one of my OCs. I'll be too scared to finally make a project that's supposed to tell the whole picture. I mean, whatever. Like I said, Crit, go where the passion takes you. I understand that fear. I would say, don't let it hold you back. But I know that's easier said than done, right? Because if it sucks, then it's really defeating. It's supposed to be the magnus opus. It's supposed to be what everything is making up it leads to. Yeah. I get that. That's why if I want to, like, Mia's story is nowhere close to, like, being even a little bit fleshed out. So that's why I think about, like, maybe I can focus on the stories of the other alumni first. These little characters are supposed to be what lets me live without having to go to work, Yeah. I feel like I'm probably going the right way. Doesn't feel very familiar. Goddamn song, yep. I think we might actually be almost there. Definitely makes me think of, like, if not Fallout, BioShock. Like a song that's supposed to be soothing, but comes off as unsettling, you know? Rapture, right, yep. Yeah, and there's fake towns for nuclear testing. Yeah. White picket fence. I was getting closer, but I wasn't. I must have took a wrong turn. It's hard. It's hard. You know, when everything looks so similar, it's hard to... It's the point. It's the point of the game. When everything looks so similar, it's hard to remember where you're supposed to go. Water tower. Dang it. American Dream House, right? Oh, there's no entrance here. There's a chance the door just leads to the boot back to the menu. That'd be pretty mean, but I don't know. It would definitely be... Ooh, sorry. It would definitely be out of place, because I don't feel like surprises like that are really, like, something to expect out of this game. Which I would be more into surprises like this. This is the kind of liminal spaces, like, kind of droll me. Because the thing is, it's like, I love this shit, I do, but I would like a door, maybe like open a door and it takes me to like a random forest. Like each house is like maybe like a different environment or something like that, but like not an environment you would expect out of a house. You know? Like, I need a little bit more variety. Because it's when it's just this all the time, it gets a little like, you know? You held it. Okay, BP. Safe travels. Yeah, like my house without water was perfect. Definitely, like, I want that unexpected twist. I want something to happen that I was not expecting to happen. I want to be led into false sense of security and only to be like, haha, guess what? Guess what, bitch? This is just like, so suddenly fighting Evil Shrek, exactly. Where did Evil Shrek come from? What's going on? That door wasn't there before. You know, I want shifting hallways. I want doors that are just standing in a field that you walk through and you're somewhere else. I want that kind of shit, man. This is why, like, you know, games that are too much like the Back Rooms, or like that I don't like, you know, go out of my way to play, because it's just it just there's just something about the monotony that just doesn't appeal to me that much. Alright, I think I'm gonna need to call it here. I'm getting to a point where I'm just getting frustrated. I know I got the key, but I still gotta walk. Randomly, yeah, exactly. Exactly that. Crit gets it. Oh, thanks for hanging out, guys. Definitely kind of a lull thing. I think next week I'm probably gonna start doing the more spoopy, scary stuff. I got Ludo, I got Madison. What other scary games do I have? Let's take a look here. I got, yeah, Ludo, Madison. Madison looks freakly. I got this one game at Dead at Night, which is supposed to be like a ghost, like communing with ghosts type of game. I got some more Anomaly games. Let's see here. The game works as a stream. That game works as a stream game because you can talk to chat, but play it alone. But I don't think I personally enjoy that. Morning Espanol, really? I didn't know that. That game works as a stream game because you can talk to chat, but playing it alone, I don't think I personally enjoy that. What game are you specifically talking about, Crit? That. Oh, just playing Dreamcore. It's a solid. I think it's a solid experience. Apparently more. They're planning on releasing more levels. So if you're looking for a game that's just like the full-on liminal space experience that you get from the Back Rooms, then I would say this is a very solid game to play that with. I'm just like, I need a little bit more. I need a little bit more in my liminal space games, you know? I need a little bit more, like, something to sink my teeth in. Yeah, nothing went boo. Nothing went boo. Nothing, I mean, you know, I don't know if I would want something to chase me. I don't. But at the same time, like, I want to feel like I'm being messed with, you know? Yeah, Cabin Factory. That was an awesome game. Loved that one. I want to feel like there's an entity, like a mysterious entity of that may or not be physical. Like it might be just the rooms itself that just wants to fuck with me. I want that feeling. I want to be fucked with, you know? I want someone to be like hoobity boobity boobity, and I'd be like, ah. I want, and not so much like always in like a malicious sense, but like, oh, I'm gonna break your brain with this one. I want that feeling. I want that. Give it to me, you know? That's what I want in my liminal space games. I want the feeling of someone's fucking with me. Listen, listen here, you little shit. You think you're so funny. You think you're so witty and funny and so clever. Well, you're not. Well, you're not. I want that. Give me a version of that, you know? Like, Layers of Fear was probably the first liminal space horror game I played, way back when. And that was like it the whole time. Like, I remember looking through a window, like, oh, this was such a good moment. I mean, I still have the stream. It's like on my other channel. I'll have to. The thing is, the camera's on me, and I don't know if I feel comfortable with that anymore. But I remember looking in the window, and you see this room in the window, and you're looking around in the window to look at the room, and you see the lamp, and you see the bed, and you see the desk and the pictures, and I'm like, huh, what an interesting room. And then you turn around, and then you're in the room. You're actually in the room. It's shit like that, like, invigorates me. It fills me with like, you know, that's, oh yeah, Layers of Fear is good. I have to get I have to get the remastered version still, because I really want to replay that, because I love it. It won't be the same, it won't be the same because I already played it and a lot of that stuff, but hopefully, like, with the remastered version, they'll offer like some new stuff. I don't know. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad you had an awesome shitbox experience, BD. You really? Yeah. Layers of Fear. Like, I just remember, like, I remember being like too afraid to play horror games because I was a big weenie. But then I watched some YouTubers play horror games, and I'm like, huh, really interesting narratives can be experienced in horror games. And then I saw like a few clips of Layers of Fear, and I'm like, wait, this kind of setup, like it was PT specifically. Like, I loved the concept of PT. Terrifying game. Never played it, but shit like that, like where you end up in the same room, or repeating hallways, or things like you feel like you're being messed with, and it's sad that PT never kind of became realized, but a lot of games were inspired by PT, and Layers of Fear was the first one I played, because I knew what I wanted out of a game, and Layers of Fear delivered it, and it's just, to this day, like, playing games that give me that feeling is like basically forever on my priority list, right? Hey, the first time I played through it, I had Magic Mike on the other monitor, so don't feel bad. Magic Mike? Is that a person? I want to find out what product they use, because I swear they could use any city situation into a great smelling wonderland. Oh, male strippers? Okay. Channing Tatum, isn't it? I don't know. I know that I recognize the name. I don't have a face to put that to. Just take the edge off. Okay, Jen. I thought you said that you streamed it. So did you watch a movie while you were streaming it? Or did I misread that? Oh, you did stream it. Okay. He played Gambit recently. Yeah, I haven't watched any of the newest X-Men stuff. But the first time I played it through by myself, it was watching... Oh, okay. I get you. Yeah. I would love to play Layers of Fear again on stream. It won't be the same, because, like, it's... I have the... the first time I played Layers of Fear, it was at Easter. It was like, oh, look, I'm playing an Easter game, Layers of Fear, and I have these bunny ears. But it's like the camera was on me. It was when I was trying to test out to see if I want the camera on me, but I don't know how I feel about that anymore. But it's fine. Whatever. If anything, I can, like, get over myself and just post it. I don't know. Yeah, it has a few. Yeah, it had a few endings. I got the good ending the first time, I think, to be honest. Or no, did I get the good ending? I got the ending where he paints himself, which I think is technically the good ending. I don't know, but yeah, Layers of Fear, love that game. It's basically like what set this whole thing off, where I need to play all the liminal space games where I feel like I'm being fucked with. And Dreamcore, Dreamcore, I enjoyed this game, but I don't feel like I'm being fucked with, I feel like I'm just lost in some person's abandoned project, Like someone was making something and they abandoned it and then you just kind of stumbled onto it. That's what Dreamcore feels like. No, I need someone to fuck with me, man. I need someone to be a little trickster ass to me. That's what I need. Cuz that inspires me. That inspires me to be a little trickster ass to my own characters. Cuz that's just an integral part of my personality too, right? All right. And Sundays are usually slow. So, Sundays are usually slow. So, oops. What's oh, sorry. Didn't hit me at that time. I don't think yeah, Windows 95 wallpaper Dreamland. Yeah. Yeah, no problem, Crit. I'm ending things here. Yeah, I don't see anyone I know streaming, so we're gonna just end things here. Thanks for coming, guys. I had fun. It was cool just chatting and talking. Um but yeah, we'll probably start Ludo on Friday. And then that's like the final weekend. I think the last week of October, I might do a few extra streams because October, like Halloween's on a weekend, so I'm not going to be able to stream that weekend. For the Halloween stuff, so I might do a few extra streams during the last week of October, to like just to get a few more like spooky streams in. You silly me. Me, silly? Silly me? What? No. No. Maybe. Just a little bit. Alright. Alright. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Hope the week ahead of you is kind to you. And I'll catch you all later, alright? Bye-bye.